Hey guys, what is going on? In this video, I want to talk about what Iman Gadzhi didn't tell you. Now, I know there's a lot of videos talking about exposing Iman Gadzhi's a scam, blah, 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 blah. This video is not that. Personally, I think Iman Gadzhi's a cool guy, and I think what he does is good quality. But the difference is that his material is designed for beginners. He's designed to be the quote-unquote gateway drug to getting your agency or consulting or any kind of online mentoring business up and running. So he gives you high-level information as opposed to specific actionable advice. And the thing is, it's the specific actionable advice that actually makes you the money. So what I want to do in this video is give you the 9 levels I've discovered of running an agency that you need in order to get to your first 10,000, 30,000, 100K per month. So the first level, and a lot of people don't like this, is mindset. Mindset is critical because it shapes the way that you do everything. So if you have a poor mindset, you're not going to win. And that's why athletes spend thousands, if not millions of dollars on high-level mindset coaches, because they need to have the right mindset in order to win the games and in order to win the sport that they're competing in. Now, the second level is sales. If you don't have the ability to sell, it doesn't matter how good you are at marketing, it doesn't matter how good you are at delivering results for your clients, you're not actually going to get a client. So this is one of the biggest pitfalls that I see with agency owners or consultants starting out, is they just don't have the sales skills. Now, this is an issue I have with a lot of guys on YouTube who say you just need to have a different offer or you just need to have a different infrastructure, when actually what you need is you need to have better sales ability. Now, the third level is marketing. You need to know how to market. You need to know how to get product market fit, have a fit between your audience and your offer, because when you have a good fit between your audience and your offer, everything else follows suit. So you can have the best kind of ad copy technique, you can have the best branding, but if the audience and offer isn't there, then it's not going to work. Okay, so there's 3 levels. We have mindset, sales, and marketing. Now, level 4, which I would arguably put into level 2, is your skill set. You need to develop a skill set to actually run a online business. You can't just start from scratch. Now, this is where a lot of people get it wrong as well, is because they think that if they follow a step-by-step formula, it's going to work for them straight away. In many cases it will, but you need to have the baseline level of skill. Now, the baseline level of skill that you really need is you need to know sales and you need to know marketing, and then you need to know a little bit about business in general. If you want to have access to the baseline skill doc, so I'll put together a document that outlines all the skills, a couple of books that you need to read, and a couple of resources that I can recommend. Comment doc on this video below, and I'll take you through what those resources are. Now, the 5th level is you need to learn how to do fulfillment. If you don't know how to do fulfillment, you don't know how to get results for your clients, then you're going to struggle. You're going to sign clients and they're going to leave within a month. So what you need to do is prepare on what kind of offer you want to deliver. Is the offer based on sales? Is the offer based on Google? Is the offer based on Facebook? Is the offer based on coding? Is the offer based on TikTok? Is the offer based on creative? You want to have a little bit of skill behind your fulfillment, or get a white label fulfillment partner that is actually good, and then you won't have to learn the skill straight away. Okay? So that is level 5. Level 6 is you need to learn systems. You need to understand that a business is really the sum of the systems that you have. If you don't have any systems in your business, it's not going to be repeatable, and you're going to be doing random activity every day. Think about, I was just at a sandwich shop here, which is just behind me. Think about the recipes they have for each of those sandwiches. They don't randomly create a random sandwich every time someone orders the sandwich. What they do is they have a recipe that they follow that's the same every time. And what that lets them do is teach that to staff. So when they have a recipe, and when you have a recipe in your business, which is a system effectively, you can teach it to staff, and then you can grow the company that way, as opposed to doing random activity every time. Now, the next level is operations. This is where you use a collection of systems and staff in order to generate a outcome. Now, operations is sometimes hard to imagine when you're small, but when you're dealing with 100 clients and you need to launch a new campaign for 100 clients within a week, that's where you need to have really strong operations. So you have a dedicated team that handles a certain number of clients, and then that team has a manager who manages the team to deliver the outcome for each of the clients. To actually deliver service at scale, you need to have operations in place, which is effectively systems and staff. Now, the next level is AI and automations. What you'll find is that you can waste a lot of time in your business doing tasks which you could easily automate. So for instance, if you have a onboarding process for your clients and you take them through signing a proposal document, then they have to sign a service agreement, and then you have to onboard their assets so that you can actually deliver the result for them, you can actually automate that. You can use tools like Zapier, Go High Level, so you don't have to do the same thing. You don't have to do a random thing every time. It's just a simple push button process where all the automations in AI, and when you use AI as well, use things like Claude.ai, use things like OpenAI, ChatGPT, you can actually streamline your processes and add in a little bit of creativity, which gives you a point of difference and a feeling of quality service when people use your company. Now, the next level is staff. Staff is difficult, but it doesn't have to be. Staff is really about three things. Now, this is something that I've discovered. I didn't read this from a book. This is really good information. Staff is, you want somebody who's dependable. Okay, so you can have Cristiano Ronaldo on your team, but if he doesn't show up, he's worth nothing. So they need to be dependable. Number two is they need to have a good attitude. You can have Cristiano Ronaldo on your team, but if he's pissed off, he's not going to play well, it doesn't matter. So they have to have a good attitude. And then the last thing is skill set. So if you have a Cristiano Ronaldo on your team, he's dependable, he has a good attitude, and he has the skill set of Cristiano Ronaldo, that is an A player. If you have someone who's poor attitude, doesn't show up, and really, if they don't have the skill set, you shouldn't hire them in the first place. But the two real key things are their dependability and their attitude. Now, the very last level of agency is learning to scale. Now, scaling is about putting all of these things together, but doing it in the dynamic environment of the changing marketing world. So putting all of those key skill sets together where you can actually start growing your revenue month on month, even in this competitive environment. So if you guys want help in scaling your consulting or agency business, I put a link in the comments below. That will be a deep dive training and a chance to chat with me one-on-one in order to grow your agency. Those are the 9 levels. So let me go through them again. Number 1 is you want to have mindset. Number 2 is skills. Number 3 is sales. Number 4 is marketing. Number 5 is delivery. Number 6 is systems. Number 7 is operations. Number 8 is staff. Number 9 is scale. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.